Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the MAC football season as we crown a champion in the MAC Conference Championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Central Michigan's offense is up first today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year, and I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Play action here on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. And the Chippewas with 1st and 10 here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big game?
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab, a chance to score. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Chippewas. Setting the tone early for how about the execution opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And the extra point was up and good. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Broncos offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And now the running back's got it again. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And the single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to throw. It's Kennedy. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. On the move, looking deep. He's got it for a big gain. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And it's Central Michigan on top right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. A pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his man, has the first down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos. And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Chippewas offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. What an electric play. Suddenly, they've moved into scoring position, down to the 24. The Chippewas come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Offense operating from the pistol. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. As people like to say, this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
All day to throw. Finally lets it go to the left side. He pulls it in for a big gain. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. First down. They're going to throw the football. The ball is caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass is caught. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Central Michigan. They were backed up to start the drive, and some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the PAT is good. kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes Western Michigan's offense out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has a great...
Junior steps up and makes an impact play. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
The punting unit on the field after the third down incompletion. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Chippewas come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Catch made over the middle.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Here comes a handoff. Will he score here? Touchdown, Chippewas. Still no answer for this offense. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Broncos offense back on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Back to pass. It's Kennedy. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Bringing pressure. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for his defense. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The defense drops him for a loss. Went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Pause in play here as the offense takes a timeout. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's a wide open receiver, complete. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Central Michigan.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Western Michigan offense back on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The timeout is called. We talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Chippewas will kick this away to get the second half going. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes Western Michigan's offense out there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Here's the mark. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Kennedy. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Can he make it? Coverage team brings down the returner. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. They'll test the right side here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that one's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Dropping back, it's Kennedy. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wide out. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The pocket breaking down. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. And keep this drive alive right here.
That completion makes it second and short. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. The Central Michigan offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to extend the play. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. And the Chippewas will line up to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Broncos offense back on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket. Now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. To throw, it's Kennedy. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Here comes the Central Michigan offense back out there. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play will stand.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Ball handed to the running back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So it's third and short with the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding to an already big lead, they'll kick it away here and just try to close the game out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's complete downfield. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30. And it's Central Michigan on top right now. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Got a lane, can he get in? And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Back to throw. It's Kennedy.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. Defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Chippewas offense back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. And they hand it off to the back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. You're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive. Working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. He's got it at the 15. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Chippewas. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Western Michigan offense back on the field now. Dropping back, it's Kennedy. Quick throw to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to 3-4. Offense in hurry-up mode. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's the target, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbound.
It's pulled in. Completion on a diving catch. Drive stays alive with that first down completion. And he'll set up to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front giving him enough time to throw.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Central Michigan, 38. Western Michigan, 23.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. The Central Michigan offense back out on the field now. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And the back gets the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. And by the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did. And then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Here comes Western Michigan's offense out there. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Kennedy. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Looks to the left for a quick throw, and he's got it. Poor set of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And we're able to get him down. Second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Western Michigan, 30.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Central Michigan offense back out there. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Second down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Chippewas will bring their punt team onto the field. Offense doesn't convert on 3rd down. Here comes the punting team. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Broncos offense back on the field now. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To throw, it's Kennedy. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Crucial play here. They go to the air. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. The drive stays alive. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Heads up. Offense is now operating in the red zone. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Broncos.
And just like that, Chris, they've given themselves a shot here with under a minute to go. They're a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The 2-point conversion will tie up this game here late in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. The shotgun handoff here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller. Allow maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Now a late timeout is taken. 6. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. First down here for this offense. Back to pass. It's Kennedy. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.